live. Oh, I just need to put my watch on silent.
Is my phone on silent?
Yeah, is everyone's phone on silent? Everyone's phone? Yeah.
My phone is right.
Okay.
That's my phone.
All right, so we're good now. Everyone's good?
Yeah.
All right, we're all good. We're good. So, episode 162, I'm pretty sure.
That's a few.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just a few episodes, yeah.
Alright.
So I got the Antithesis band on. Antithesis?
Must be next week, mate. No.
It's
Antithesis.
Antithesis. Well, let's just dive into that. So where the hell did you get the name from?
What a great question. What the hell, guys?
No.
Well,
This is your turn.
This is a Tom moment.
well, back in high school, me and you, Luke, played in the band.
Tom, just pull the mic in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Back in high school, we were in a high school band called Flipside. And why was that called Flipside? Because you play guitar left-handed, I played it right-handed, and we were like
Wow,
the flip side of each other.
Really original.
That's
amazing. I know,
That's
right?
cool, yeah.
And then Antithesis is like that, but a bit cooler.
Yeah, it's like it plays into the opposites theme. I believe it was the original inspiration.
That's exactly correct.
And now no one can pronounce it.
No one can.
But that's
funny, 'cause
awesome,
everyone can spell.
It's really cool.
It's sick. It's just we didn't anticipate that issue.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
It's like two words, but it's one word.
Yeah.
I believe the worst one we had was Antithesis.
Antithesis was a thing, yeah.
We've had
Antithesis.
Antithesis.
Like they got the S's part, like.
They got the start and the end correct.
S's.
Yeah, but where did the L come from?
Yeah, there you go.
Antithesis, and it
Yeah.
still comes out with antithesis.
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe that's how they got it.
Yeah.
Must be.
They looked it up and were like, oh, I'm right.
But let's go around the table though. So everyone introduce yourselves, right? So we already kind of like hinted at Tom
Raise your
here.
hand.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah,
Alright,
raise your
start.
hand like here. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Luke Chandler. I am a guitarist and lead singer for Antithesis. I've been playing for a hot minute. I don't really remember how long, but pretty much forever. And
Nice.
Yeah, me and Tom kind of started this project in the very early stages. This is
When did you guys first start the project then?
Project was. It was
January-ish. I think we started jamming December 2021.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it would have been.
Nice.
Yeah, because we hadn't.
Your phone's falling down.
Yeah.
Chuck a bit of blue tack on it.
We didn't really play together after high school ended, and the flip side kind of fizzled out. And then we're just like, hey, do you want to have like a jam? We kind of played through some of the old songs that we worked on back then, and I showed him some of the new stuff because I had just started Whopper, and then it was going into Whopper, I think. And then,
Yes. Yeah, it would have been.
no, it was I was nearing my end of my first year.
Yeah.
So I had done a bunch of stuff at Whopper, and then I was like, we jammed it together, and it was pretty cool. So we started doing a couple gigs, just as a two-piece.
Yep.
So we did it was really weird.
It was
actually.
really good though.
People liked it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you played acoustic guitar and I played electric guitar, and usually you go like, oh no, they're a full acoustic or they're like a full band. We kind of did half and half, and
and I had a stomp box as well.
yeah, that's stomp box.
That's exactly.
Dude,
it.
I remember buying that stomp box.
Well, yeah, no,
Yes,
that was
that
part
was
of
the
the
thing,
name.
yeah.
That was part of the name. It's like where
'Cause
I'm the acoustic, he's the electric. So I was doing
I
that
love
singer
how that's
songwriter.
really stuck in the thematic material of our band still.
Yes.
That's really carried over and evolved well with us.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Stood the test of time.
That's
Very
exactly
much so.
correct.
Yeah, we did some gigs and stuff, and then we ended up getting you guys on around August.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
of last year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke, for introducing yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Tom, you're onto it. Like.
So like Luke, I'm the entire band. No. No, I'm Tom. I started playing guitar early primary school, year 2, I think it was, something like that. And then I don't know, I never played it, you know how you have the primary school kind of music, school, music in schools, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the gold
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, that one.
Know which one's yeah.
I didn't do that. I just kind of had private lessons.
Okay.
And then you just flexed on all of us who had to do the school classes.
Yeah. No, I was always in the high school bands as well though. I was in jazz band for ever. All through high school, and that was really fun. But yeah, no, I just been playing guitar for ever. And then we we did a lot, me and Luke did a bunch of high school stuff together. We were in high school bands and Flipside we've already heard that story so far.
Yeah.
And then I've been in some other bands as well, but this is probably the
Animal
Animal X.
Animal
Shout out to
X.
Animal X, they're still going.
Shout out to Mick Finn.
Mick, I still love you. Yeah.
Take me back, please. Get me the hell out of here.
No. Oh yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, my time in that ended. So, now we're here.
Yep.
Playing music. So
Very nice. Yeah.
You like no longer being with Animal X, is that confirmed?
I've been out of that band for a while.
Oh,
I've been
Right.
wanting that as well.
I don't know if it was official or not.
No, that's been like a few months ago.
Okay, fair enough. Bummer, bummer, man.
Alright.
All right. Yep.
Draz was too good.
I'm Kane, I'm a Antithesis bassist, so I've been playing a few instruments for quite a few years. I started with piano, but kind of branched out to like
Kane's
guitar, and
Keys.
that's right, Kane's Keys. That's a dead YouTube channel that's floating out there.
Keys on
Feel
Do
free
it
to
now.
I'm going to.
Can we pull up Kane's
I think
Keys?
he's onto it.
Oh, yes!
I'm actually scared.
I think I still have like...
If you got rid of it, this is like.
No, I left it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah!
Kane's Keys.
five years.
Mate,
5
this is
years
old
ago,
school
damn.
shit. This is OG shit.
Look at that. Look at that low res.
No, what's
That's
the good one?
beautiful.
The like Pursuit or something? What's it called?
I
The
can't,
Escape?
I can't even remember.
I think it's called The
man. I
Escape.
can't remember.
That one's a banger.
That went
See if
off.
we can find the escape.
I think The Escape or The Pursuit or like something like that. Or The Trap. No, The Trap.
The trap?
It's called The Trap.
The track.
Yeah, the trap.
Yeah, that one. This one's a banger.
Oh my god, this is the 18th view on this.
Yeah, he did
banger track.
that. Yo.
So funny.
Whoa,
got it.
we're in the
Hey.
Matrix now.
So they can hear this in your eyes.
Okay, alright.
It's a slow burn, guys. Get
It's like
into
the
it,
start. This was
alright?
the start of like your style, I think.
You reckon?
Because this is very you.
It is.
You know what I
It is a
mean?
little bit, but you can hear him struggling a bit. You can hear the struggle.
You can hear little Kane having a rough time.
Yeah.
You can't have any YouTube without being struggle.
Still, this is amazing though. 5 years ago, and you're uploading YouTube videos like
That's
this.
right. So I would have been. This is after I got that key. I would have been 14, 15, high school, sort of figuring my way out.
So did you teach yourself then, or?
No, I had lessons.
Yeah.
I tried to teach myself like writing from mostly YouTube actually.
Yeah, okay.
But I had piano lessons for a bit, which I stopped quite quickly.
Yeah.
Wait, no singing lessons.
No piano. I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then I moved on to guitar and singing. So that was a little period I did for a while.
Ranting about
Very
your singing
cool,
lessons was so funny.
Yeah. And then, that was good until it wasn't the best. So we left that as well. And then I went to Whopper. So I was in Whopper with Luke. We were in the same class together actually. Not how we know each other. Us three were from Don Craig's in high school. That's right.
Boys.
No, not Jarvis. He's not.
Jarvis, he's just some guy.
He's not really one of us. He's just kind of
Like on the way
just
here,
kinda
actually.
Yeah.
I don't know why you let me in. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's enough of the trap. Back to Nothing But Thieves. Hey. Oh wait, I think you're in one of these because you were a smart kid.
That's you were equally as smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
what
actually
year?
win
What
these
year were
things.
you in?
That's so
20.
Oh, 2020
we graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yes.
Are we
Wait, that's me.
Is it?
Wait,
Well,
top left,
I
top left.
knew it. I knew
top
you
left,
were
top
good
left.
on this shit.
Not the guy that's smiling, but the guy that's like in
No,
home.
no,
No,
the
top
other
left,
photo.
top left.
The other photo, the
You know,
YouTube
like,
video.
First one.
No, no,
Crappy photo at the
top
start.
left,
The
top
top
left.
left.
That guy.
First image.
Famous. Absolutely famous.
Tom is literally a celebrity.
Not that
There he is. Look at him.
I still wear that jacket. It's good.
That's why he's good. Yeah, this is the
He does. We can verify he wears that jacket all the time.
It's a good. Leavers jackets go off. They're so.
It
they're
wasn't.
So good.
I mean, we paid like $100 for
It
this.
was over
They were
$100.
doing too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I thought that was quite good value.
All right, so Jarvis, then, how do you come into the
I'm
picture?
still here. Alright. I'm the drummer.
You're the
I
drummer.
do the drums.
Very nice,
I'm
very nice.
not sure quite how I got here. I didn't take lessons. I didn't start when I was young like these lot. When I was in like year 9, my family were all like, bruh. My family.
Give
So,
me
yeah.
ASMR.
My family.
Get
So
really up
my
and close.
parents both did like brass banding when they were younger in like England when they did all that like BS. And
Sweet.
they needed a percussionist one day, and I just sort of rocked up. And I
Sort of
wasn't,
just rocked
and
up.
I wasn't allowed to leave.
DIY
And then they
percussionist.
just shoved me in with all the like 60-year-olds who were doing brass stuff, and
This is working.
I sort of just got thrown in the deep end and ended up here. There were steps along the way, like
There was another great band.
arguably there was a couple, but like before that, it was like bands in like high school. Like I had a mate who I eventually went to start a band with, sort of like last year, doing that sort of stuff, and then like school bands, and then eventually getting into Whopper somehow in a different course.
Which is not how we met.
No,
Yeah, that's
not at all.
weird. How you guys
We
both went
never
to Whopper at the
knew-
same time.
Yeah,
and
in
you
like-
didn't meet
Like
that way.
we all went to Whopper.
We never met him at
and-
Whopper.
Yeah, didn't meet them at all.
Yeah, how did we meet?
Oh, that's a really good question.
That's a really funny story.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's
It
a really
was-
interesting story.
So to like preface it, I am very happily engaged now.
Yes.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah, Jarvis
prior-
is
I'm
engaged.
engaged.
Yes.
Congratulations.
The
yeah.
fans that
you.
don't know, this man is going to be a married man.
He will.
Yeah. But yeah,
Ladies, back off.
prior to that, it was a date that was not going well, and so that person happened to be a high school like acquaintance with these
Yeah.
lot.
One of
So
our high
they
school
were there.
mates.
And a member of Dexies. Shout
Yeah,
out.
great.
Shout out.
Member of
Dexies.
Dexies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Donovan-
so I just
Donovan
sort of
Clark.
ditched them and hung out with these lot, and they were looking for a drummer, and I was a drummer, and
It just worked out.
We,
Yeah,
we
it
were
worked out
playing
really
that
well.
night. We were playing that night at Indie.
yeah,
Yeah, you came to one of our like original
You were
gigs.
playing that night, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, well, we
That
met
was
you,
the
and
whole
then
bloody point, wasn't it?
Donovan wasn't even there to see us. They were just there at.
I thought I was
the
there for
gig.
Apricot Tea, but that might have been a whole different night.
No, I think they were playing as well. And then we were just like, oh, yeah, we're up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We met you. And you're
No,
like, oh,
I think
cool,
that was
come have a
it.
look.
Yeah, because then I heard it, I'm like, oh, these guys are actually really, really good.
So that's awesome. That's like a bad date that worked out well.
Yeah, really, really well.
Like worked out really well.
Yeah, this was before we had been recording to release our first single that we
Okay.
put out last year, High Tide. And then we were like, because we just had our 2-piece thing going, but we were like, oh, we want to do it like proper, like.
Because one of the things that everybody said was like, oh, it's cool, but what if you had a band?
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
were like, what if we had a band?
Maybe we should have a band.
Because we played like band music, but like
Yeah.
within the confines of what we had. So
Yeah.
we wrote it for a band. So we originally used another drummer on the track that got mostly re-recorded.
Yeah.
Nah, he was really good. I met him through Whopper. He was a drummer. I did meet a Whopper called Harry.
Yeah.
And
I
then
didn't make enough of a splash, clearly.
no,
Should've gone out more.
Harry's a G. We love Harry.
Respect
Shout out to 11 a.m. The absolute
actually
legends
sick.
themselves. But yeah, we were recording with them and we recorded a lot of the track. But then we wanted to actually launch it with a band because that was how we recorded it. So we brought on these two for the actual launch of that single. Was the first show you guys were meant to be on
Sweet, yeah.
originally.
Do you guys have any music uploaded already, like on Spotify or anything
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Can we actually? Can we try and? Are you guys signed to a label or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a
Not
good
quite.
thing because that means we can play it.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
just send it.
Yeah.
We
Unless
own
you're
our
on TikTok,
masters.
in which case
Yes.
we
Hell
get
yeah.
our songs taken
Yeah,
down
no,
on
oh
TikTok.
my
Really?
Yeah.
You get your songs
We
taken
can
down.
upload our own music, and
Yeah.
we're not allowed to use it.
Yeah, they took
What?
they like cut a video. I made like a video on TikTok and like put the original audio file of the song on it, and it like wouldn't let me upload it because it like got copy struck.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I wrote it.
Yeah, this was us.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you guys like made so far? Like created so far?
We put out 2.
We have 2.
So,
Right
yeah.
there
Wow.
on
That's
Spotify.
right.
You can stream both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want.
Well, yeah. Let's play them though.
Oh yeah.
And so like, well, what's the story between the first one?
What is the story between the
looks
first
at
one?
me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in there at the start.
I went for a swim once. No.
Yeah, no, Tom, you tell us the story of
Oh,
the first
wait,
one. Tell
yeah,
us the story of
no,
how you wrote the High
Oh, you
Tide.
might have to swap it up.
I went for a swim, and the tide was high.
Man, was that tight high?
No,
Yeah, that was such a high
that one,
tide.
I promise there's definitely no deep story behind this, by the way.
My goal
Yeah. You're
as a wanky artist that I am was to try to capture the idea of repressing
good, it's not
a
my fault.
memory in it
Repressing a
and
memory.
like trying to forget about a memory, in this case a breakup, and then kind of as the song progresses kind of falling into your head and getting closer and closer to the memory until it kind of just like becomes like all you can think about.
Also,
Okay.
fun
That's
fact
the
about
kind of
this song: the master is really quiet, so you might need to turn it up louder than
Yeah,
you
That's a really
Did
fun
you know
fact.
that?
Did I know that?
Did you know the
No,
name?
I had no idea.
Neither. Okay,
No, I've
cool,
never
cool.
heard
I
Just
told
like-
you guys. That's the point. I told you the lyrics.
Literally have never
That's why the lyrics
heard that in my
change.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was produced by Joe Dignon and
It was.
us.
What a legend.
That's right.
What a legend.
Straight up.
Oh, I got a little description. That's awesome.
Oh, we've got
Do we?
description. I
Yeah.
think it's still promoting High Tide as our latest release.
I think it. No.
That's just our bio.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, I need to update that.
Yeah.
Don't out me.
Yes.
What?
Wait,
Oh
what's
yeah,
that?
that's the other
Shout out
Antithesis.
to
We're
the
still
network.
grouped with them. Guys, we're touring. I didn't even know.
Wait, what?
We're in Sydney. Oh wait, no, that's just the listeners.
That's
I'm being
just the
stupid.
listeners. Yeah.
I'm being stupid.
Only 2 in Rockingham though.
Oh, come on.
Would have thought we would have pumped it since then.
Yeah. I thought that's where they were at.
Yeah.
I thought that's where they were hiding.
We love Rockingham.
Yeah, the majority of us know.
So this is pretty cool. Like, so most of your music is like kind of soully like this, like really like.
Let it
feel
changes.
Let it go.
It does? Okay.
Let's go through the journey together.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go through this ocean.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now the song starts.
Now, yes.
Oh yeah.
Feeling that.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Still, it's pretty cool though.
We're on a journey.
No, it's fine.
What a melisma.
I thought so. Excellent work. The use of
That is a nice description, Luke. That's a nice big
Thank you.
description.
Our writer put lots of time.
It's pretty cool.
This is High Tide. If none of you have heard of this.
In case you were wondering, yes, it is a high tide tonight. It is actually.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
sick.
This is the sound of my internal anime monologue.
I feel like this wouldn't be a bad anime intro.
Yeah, no.
No,
This section here, I
Just
feel like
like-
would be not bad.
I could be an anime person.
I would watch that anime.
Yeah.
Up in raise the pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the good bit. This is the
Or
good bit.
like a Nightcore
Yes.
version, like a DIY Nightcore. Yes. Sick.
This is a bit where we'll all sing.
Really, you guys all sang at the same time.
Yes.
That's
We're
cool.
all just
All
shouting into the
equally
microphone.
well.
There's so many.
All equally well, yeah.
Do you know how many? There were a lot.
A lot, like 8 maybe, but some of them were like, we literally went like outside and just got a big mic and just all stood.
Yeah. We
Really?
did some goofy takes as well.
Did
We
some
did some
pretty
like some nasally ones.
Yeah,
Like
we
Joe
did.
just
Yeah.
like tripped over the mic.
We had the producer
What?
singing into it as
You
well.
know-
Yeah,
Oh,
the producer was on.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
He's in it. He's in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, Joe's actually singing in that part as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This drum drop though.
That's so good.
That's Harry.
That's Harry. That was.
That's
that was.
Harry.
Yeah.
That's the original from the original drum take.
Yep.
So yeah, all really soul inspired as you can kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Right, that's-
Still, it's good though. Like, it's got meaning behind it. It's like it's.
There's a lot of
it's-
meaning behind it.
Yeah, and like it's put together so well as well. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of like things that we put in that like it's one of those songs like if you listen to it again, you'll find something different. You
Yeah.
do it again, you're like,
right.
oh, there's that.
There's a lot of elements
there's,
in it, sure.
There's just a lot of like things.
That's it, but it's got such movement behind it as well. Like it's something like I can imagine like playing that live. You know,
That's so
people
fun
would
to
just
play live.
yes, people would like the crowd would just get into it and like
It's a lot of fun. And now it has a part 2, which
It
we
does.
do live.
Yeah.
High
So-
Tide 2, Electric Boogaloo.
very
That's,
nice.
that's actually the name
That's,
of it.
yeah, that's it.
That's cool. How long did it take to make it as well?
Too long. Oh, actually not that long.
Not
Like
it's not stupidly long.
2 months.
Something like
2,
that.
3 months.
Maybe 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like we knocked it out.
I think it was a pretty like annoying process because we did some re-records and stuff, and it was
Yeah.
quite broken up
Yeah.
across a lot of sessions because
Yeah, sorry about that one, guys.
oh yes but it was quite interesting because we didn't really record it in one studio, so we did the drums, the original. No, we did all the drums at Loop Studios with a fella called Kieran Kenderesi.
Okay.
And that was really dope. We met him through Whopper. We did recording with him there. And so we did the drums there, but then we did like no, he was a legend and let me be like a sample artist for some of
Sample
his...
artist.
That's right. That's how we got the
Yeah.
Rosé.
some of his production students.
What's a sample artist then?
Because he teaches production at Whopper.
Yeah.
So he actually was like, oh well, I want to do like a sample session for my production students to show them like working with an artist in a studio.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, he brought me into like the studio they have at Whopper, and then I basically was just doing demo recording, and we used those tracks that we recorded in that session in the actual final song.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
we just did some acoustic guitar and some vocals, and he just mic'd them up hell good, and then showed his students like producing me, and then we did like a 3-hour session, I think, with that, and then we kept all the stems from that. So they were
Very
in
cool.
the final song, which was a lot of fun. All the guitars, the bass, everything we did at home.
Yes.
And then
My little 5-watt amp.
his tiny amp he built out of a shelf.
I did do that. I do like that.
We'll talk about that amp in a second.
yeah.
But then when we worked with Joe, Joe doesn't actually have a primary studio he works out of. So we kind of recorded it on the go,
Yeah.
almost. We did a lot of work at DJ Warehouse.
Okay.
And
That
what
was the
that
second
other
place.
place?
It was,
Well,
DJ
that's the sixth
Warehouse. Whereabouts is that?
In
I remember it was
Was
at
DJ
Osborne Park.
Sterling.
Was DJ Warehouse the first place or the second place?
No, the second place. The first place was that like music school.
First one was
Yeah, I
music
remember the
school
music
next to the
school.
IGA.
Oh, was that the first? I'm getting this mixed up.
No, the IGA was the music school.
It was like
So-
It
That was where we had
next
that
to
first
the-
photo shoot, remember?
DJ
The
Warehouse.
15-minute
Yeah,
shoot we did with
yeah.
Sophie's. Yeah.
And
Right,
so,
his
what was the
apartment
music
as well.
school next to IGA called?
I
you
don't
should be able
remember
to
where
figure
it
that
was.
one out. We've given enough info.
It's in Osborne Park,
I
apparently.
thought you said you could pull up anything.
No.
About 5 minutes from Sterling.
Here's the
Music
exact
school
location
next
you
to
were
an
looking
IGA.
for.
You read out your home address. It's you.
I'm sorry, can we get Jarvis's address up on the screen, please?
No.
Um,
I can't remember what that was called.
no,
eh?
I don't remember.
Weimer.
Pardon?
Weimer?
Weimer.
That sounds familiar.
Maybe it doesn't
Yeah.
ring a bell.
No, not rock
Not
solid.
that.
Oh, the colors
No.
like white and orange. I think all the colors.
Yeah, it was this like music school, and they had.
Was it a Moray school? I'm trying to pull it up, bro.
Oh no, he's taking it as a challenge.
Yeah.
Drum lesson?
Couldn't tell
great
you.
being here,
Bro. It
guys.
was
This is the
north.
rest of
It
the
wasn't in
podcast.
Osborne
Yeah,
Park.
that's it. Yeah.
No,
It wasn't in
No, it
Osborne
wasn't in
Park.
Aussie
The
Park.
second one
Second
was in
place
Osborne
was
Park.
Ah, okay.
and that was DJ Warehouse.
That was
wasn't
DJ Warehouse.
DJ
Yeah,
Warehouse.
warehouse.
The first one was up a bit more north. I don't
It was
remember.
around Sterling.
it? It was Sterling.
Was it Sterling?
somewhere.
Because I got a bus from Sterling to get there.
I feel like I was running way too long trying to figure out where.
It's next to Sterling production theatre or whatever. There's like a place where they do plays that my sibling was involved in.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
And it's Sterling plays, and then next to there's a music school.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Is that the Sterling Players or the Sterling Community Theatre?
Probably community theatre. I don't know.
Either way, it was
Yeah.
at this like little kind of practice room that was in there, and he had kind of a mobile studio setup. So he would bring it in his car like every time, and with his laptop, and set up some speakers and monitors and everything. And he pretty much had that on the go. So we did a little bit of like synth work and mixing there, and then we went to DJ Warehouse, and that's where we did a lot of stuff, especially a lot of the extra vocal
WA
takes.
Music Hub?
Maybe. No, it's next to that.
Yes, it is.
It's literally
It
in
is.
that
Other
complex
side.
somewhere. Yeah.
Is it West Coast
Yes.
Music
West
School?
Coast
Yes, it
He
is.
Yeah.
found it.
We
He's
found
under
Yes.
it.
There we go.
There we
Yes,
go.
it is. That's
yeah, that is it. That is it.
That's literally
I
it.
think that's the room we did a lot of it in. No, not
Yeah.
that one.
Right.
That
It was like the back
main
room.
hall.
But no, it was that one.
That room.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the room where we did a lot of it. So against that actual shelf there,
That's very cool.
we did a lot of
I
the
remember picking
recording.
up the djembe, just like, how can we fit this in the song?
They had all this percussion lying around, and we was just like, yeah, we should put like tambourine, like everything.
Kalimba.
We didn't. Hey, the kalimba is cool. Don't just the kalimba. But yeah, we ended up doing a lot of takes just in different locations, and then Joe finished mixing it. I think he had COVID. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
because
that.
he had a week where he just like went ham on it.
yeah, the
Yeah.
week before release, he had COVID and absolutely came in clutch.
What a legend.
Like, just did the whole thing, spent like way too much time
Really?
doing it, and like smashed it out for us, and he did a fucking sick job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was great. It was a very interesting production process, but the result was pretty good.
How was the beginning for it? Like trying to create it was like, did you make lyrics first, or did you like start just find a riff and the guitar, or
That was
like-
one of the OG Antithesis songs.
Yeah.
We had it back when it was just me and him doing acoustic electric things.
Yeah.
And a lot of those kind of elements that we came up with, like the siren guitar and the in the bridge, and like a lot of like the chord progressions and how the song kind of flowed,
Yeah.
really carried on. I think from that we
Yeah.
just kind of like
That was kind of
Bandified
a
it.
blueprint, and then
Yeah.
everything else just kind of fit around it. Like we had a lot of I think a lot in terms of final production when I'm writing. Like I'll think a lot about I was like, this bridge, this whoa, like that melody, whatever. Like I was like, yeah, this is gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's like you always wanted to do gang vocals on that.
always
Yeah,
So
I was
we
like,
did.
we are gonna have way too many takes on this. Like, it's gonna be sick. You know, like right from the
final
get
marks
go,
are
that was
like
the
doubles
intention.
and
So how many takes do you reckon you had then? Like 50?
I reckon like maybe 8,
Eight?
maybe, but like
That's
they.
not bad though. That's pretty cool.
But that's
Yeah.
like 8 laid into the final song.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we kept.
We're 8 like, and then all of them were like doubled. And like, so it would be more like 16, and a lot of them were like gang as well. Like,
Yeah.
maybe 4 of those would have been like all of us doing it.
Yeah,
So it's like 16 takes, but not 16 voices. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
I just
probably
love-
more like
I
30
love the
voices or
dichotomy
something.
between like drum recording, where it's like you go in for one day and you hammer out 2 songs and you're done, and that's
Yeah.
what you get.
Nice.
Compared to like vocals, where it's like you just show up for a couple weeks, just shout into some microphones, and whatever like can be used.
Yeah, literally. No, it was a process. But yeah, that was one of those songs in terms of like very origins. One of those annoying songs that you get once in a blue moon that comes out in like 2 days. Like literally sat down and wrote like 80% of the lyrics and chords
It's
in
in
like
2 days.
in like an hour.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And then like the next day came back to it and kind of finished like the second verse.
It didn't even take long for us to arrange it, really.
Yeah.
Especially like for our little thing that we were doing. That was
Well, it's gone through so many versions.
it has.
Like before I did it with you, we had that version we did with like Lily and stuff at Whopper.
Yeah, really.
Remember? I'm pretty sure you were on that. You did
Yeah,
piano.
yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on keys. Yeah.
Yeah, he did keys, and then we had another
Kane's
drummer.
keys.
I was doing Kane's keys. Though,
Kane's
yeah.
keys.
Yeah, Kane's keys was actually on this.
Keys.
Um,
Very nice.
another drummer from the course, and Jai originally played the
That's
bass.
right.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah, Jai was on this one. Shout out to Jai Tar Music and
Legend.
Siva. Shout out to Siva.
Very nice. And so,
Very
with-
cool, very different people.
so for the second song then, so let's dive into that. So what was that about?
This
Secondhand smoke.
Second
That's
hand.
right.
this is a weird topic.
And one that I have no idea what you're about to say. You could say anything.
I can
Say
say
anything.
this
Yeah,
is
with
about
you on that
smoking,
one.
man. This is about.
It gets in your eyes.
It's not
and
about
you're like,
smoking. It's about like secondhand trauma.
Okay.
I guess it's about like kind of the fear of. It's about the like duality between like the fear of getting close to someone and then like their baggage or like their trauma or bad things happening to them getting to you, paired with the kind of. It's also about like the weird sort of apathy, but like care you have when someone you sort of know experiences something traumatic. So
America with 9/11.
pardon?
Like America with 9/11.
Exactly like that.
Kind of.
Inspired by true events.
Like you know when like the uncle of a cousin's cousin dies. And
Yeah,
it's like you've
okay.
never met the guy or you've met them like once, and it's like but you're like, oh, that's awful. But
So like 9/11.
yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, like
guys,
9/11.
It's
yeah.
about 9/11. I was dancing around.
don't say no. It's not about 9/11.
Funny you'd mention.
No,
Hey, I didn't say it. You heard it from Damo.
that wasn't us. Not an antithesis opinion.
Don't bait us like that.
Oh.
This is all a setup.
Ah.
You're just sitting by yourself a week and going like,
That's a
I'm
man
gonna
about
make
you.
this conversation about 9/11.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's about
God.
that. And a lot of the lyrics are written about like a funeral kind
Yeah.
of scenario
Yeah.
in it.
Can we play it then?
Yeah,
If that's alright.
Send
No,
it.
absolutely not. Not to that context.
Now that you know what it's about.
And so, how long did it take to make this one as
This
well?
is another one where the instruments didn't take that long to fit into place, I think. Because I was at one day when you wrote it, like I was actually in a uni call.
Wait, the lyrics are like. Sorry.
Let's just listen to Luke's lyrics for a little bit.
I'm really proud. This is one of the like most proud of my lyrics.
I'm gonna
So
make
just
you
do
watch
that.
that.
Yeah, I bet.
No, this part, this harmony from.
What?
Oh, we have Spotify lyrics? I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not an amateur. It won't do the thing where it syncs it though. This bit, isn't it?
I'm also really proud of the lead guitar in this bit. I really like it.
It's almost like we're creating something good.
Now Kane's loading the lyrics.
That's right.
You sing.
This is my first time seeing them all written down. to be
Oh,
fair.
right.
Yeah.
You should listen to our songs more.
Maybe I should.
I love that featuring on the live people. Like, I'll probably not get any audio out.
No, probably not.
Listen to it at home.
I was gonna
Stream
say,
it,
by the
and
way,
while we're
seen
streaming.
Yeah, we're listening to Secondhand Smoke. So
Are you
stream
guys
along.
seeing these like comments?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I should probably read some of them.
Yeah, have a look.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some comments on the Facebook page.
legend.
People have joined and left a lot.
Aw.
Steal the rubber lid Luke to keep the phone up.
This one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
This one here. It was on a tripod. Moving on. Thanks for the preface, guys. Tommy, glad to see you
Who
guys
said
doing
Tommy?
well with bangers. High tide and low tide, let's go. I said a kick tonight. No,
We do it. Oh no, not with the
we don't, we don't.
not with the antithesis.
You were misinformed, Jazzy. I apologize.
It's a good song, hey.
Yeah, it's pretty good track. I don't mind it, yeah. I like the lyrics, like, it's very, like, it rhymes, it's poetry, yeah.
I'm gonna get you guys in a more intimate spot with Tom.
This is my favorite camera angle.
I thought so. This is
Use the lid.
They can literally
Right.
see you on this
How
podcast.
should
Yeah.
I
Hi, guys.
How do you engineer this? Oh, that's smart actually.
Trust me, I'm an engineer. I think you put this bit right here.
Oh my god.
You just
this
chat
all
shit
is
on
happening.
my guitar score.
Whoop.
It's doing the thing.
Yeah, it's doing the thing. It did the thing. Right. Now, very, very cool though.
This too was recorded on my tiny little homemade amp.
Really.
As
love
is
the
everything,
Yeah.
basically, that I've
Well,
done.
after this, we're diving into that. I want to know
Yeah,
about this
we're
little
gonna
amp. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I was recording the bass bit for this song, Luke was pulling goofy faces at me in his improvised like home studio in the corner. Of his
Was I?
house. Yeah, you were. Yeah.
That sounds right.
He was doing his best to distract me.
For
I
the,
don't remember that.
You were.
for the effect just then before on the lyrics, what did you do to change that up?
Are you
Sound
doing
like
radio
it's
effect?
Yeah, the radio effect, yeah.
A few things. Mainly band casting and distortion
Okay.
is the primary stuff behind that. All the like effects and stuff I did just at my studio.
Yeah.
And then we worked with Eddie Parisi, who did all of the like polishing and mixing and stuff.
Yeah,
so
okay.
he did a lot of the leveling and all that stuff.
This harmony I really like. I like that one.
It's actually an all-in, but I just boosted it there. 'cause it's hard as hell.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's on every chorus, but it's just like I was just like, it sounds really good here. So
Yeah. So
Sick.
when Luke was writing that song, I was on a uni call.
yeah, this is.
And it was one of these like with the motorsport team.
That's
Whatever.
when I was staying at your house.
Yeah. So my parents went away for a month, and
Oh wait, are
Luke's
they allowed to know this?
maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I doubt.
Do your parents watch this?
I'd be surprised.
Okay.
But even if not,
We should make it.
they knew you were over.
Oh no, take that off. Take that off, please.
The audience couldn't see it.
Oh,
Thank God.
We can.
no.
That's anyway.
Anyway, so
Sorry, I put it
they
on my
knew you were
phone.
over. So yeah, mum and dad went out for a month. Luke stayed at mine and had his like recording set up, whatever. I'm in a meeting on the phone downstairs saying, I don't know, engineering things. Put the carbon fiber there, whatever.
Yeah.
And Luke comes in, he knocks on the door. He's like, I know you're in a meeting right now, but I've written something kind of fire. And I'm like, I'm so hyped because like the meeting's getting a bit boring right now, but I've got to stick through it because like I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, like an hour passes or something like that, and he's like, and like it goes off, and like I get out of the meeting, and like we haven't had dinner or anything like that. I'm like, I'm kind of tired, I'm kind of hungry, but I go straight upstairs, and he's like, just listen to this.
Just let me cook.
He's just like, just let him cook. And then we ended up doing a reasonable amount of the arrangement in that moment.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of like the early drafting work of like what that song became was just in that moment of, yo, I've sort of written something that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hold my power within me.
I remember like one of the fucking original like stories on the Antithesis like channel
Yes.
of like you on the bass and
Yeah.
you were, I don't even remember what it was. It was something really weird. Like it was just a really crappy. You didn't know I was recording you, and
Yeah.
it was like a really crappy take, and it was the funniest freaking thing. Just
Yeah.
your face on it. No, it was It was
Remember we
quite
had the
interesting.
snare with the tambourine
Yeah,
going
and
on?
you just love that Bring Me the Horizon snare jingle thing.
No, that was a Pierce the Veil thing.
Oh, it was a piece of
Yeah, that was
oh,
straight
the other
ripped off
emo band.
straight from Floor and Fading.
Well, good thing we didn't
But,
put it on.
we didn't, yeah.
Very nice.
We didn't use that.
We are original musicians.
Yeah, and I don't know. From there, I think was kind of polished.
I mean, yeah, we just kind of polished it, but a lot of it was done in that moment of like.
yeah, we
Yo.
just had like a demo set up on Logic up
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
house, and then just kind of worked on that.
A demo of Logic, and they just working
Oh,
off
no,
that.
demo,
Demo of
on
the song
Logic.
within the bounds of Logic.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
We did not pirate Logic.
Yeah.
We did not prep Logic. I have the full version. I
Paid
have
full
paid
price for
Logic.
it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I didn't say it. But you
Logic,
guys
if you
said
want
it,
to
yeah.
sponsor Antithesis, we are
Yeah.
very open.
And against you going subscription model.
Don't do it.
Because on the record.
So
yeah.
when you guys do like how many sets have you guys played out and about? Like what gigs have you guys played?
Enough.
I used to
Enough.
live in
We played a decent amount of Badlands gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip
Which is
band.
closing.
It's shutting down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we take a second to talk about the curse.
We can talk
Curse.
about the curse.
The two venue curse.
Actually,
The two- the two-
Should we talk
venue
about the
curse.
curse whilst we're here at our first podcast?
I kind of don't want to talk about the curse.
No,
Yeah, no, I
I'm
don't
not
wanna get
going
you guys
anywhere.
shut
so-
down.
Us being, oh, you may be.
Yeah.
We
There is no
were
curse.
very saddened here. I don't know if you guys know, but the other night, Yes Please,
Okay. Yeah.
burger bar in Perth, late night burger bar, closed down, closed its doors on Saturday
We
night.
became
Yeah.
mates with all the people who work there, and because their kitchen doesn't close until like the light of day,
Yeah.
we'd always go there after a gig, right? Because you like play a gig, it'll be late. Where the only place that's open is like fucking Macca's or whatever.
And
Yeah.
it's such a vibe. It's just
such
so
a good
chill.
Yes,
place.
Please was great.
And the
Such a
late
good
night
place.
combo, $15 for a burger and a schooner.
Yes.
That's not bad.
And
And it's like
And
nice
burgers,
beer as
man,
well.
These
Yeah.
burgers are they were
So
good.
young.
And all the people there were such G's. We got to know them as well because we were like
Yeah.
always there after a gig. And they shut down on the weekend.
So I got told as well because on that last night, apparently they were just like getting rid of all the alcohol and everything like that, but liquor and licensing walked
Yeah,
through.
we were there.
Yeah.
An
What-
hour
what
after
happened
that
with that?
happened, we got there and
We
all
saw
the
the
works were
aftermath.
outside.
All the what?
All the like the staff was outside because
Re-
they'd been shut down before we got there.
Yeah,
Really?
because
So
it
we
was
were
meant
going to
be
go
open
there
till
for
6 in
closing
the
night.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were at a 1975 rave.
Yeah.
And then we went to go
Rave.
there. It was, I mean, there was smoke and lights, and we went there.
Nice. Yeah.
We went there after.
Like, keep
and
on
then,
1975 band.
Yeah.
oh, you guys know the 975.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah.
The what?
The Adam Friedland show.
What's
He
that?
was on. There's a podcast he was on.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
right. Yeah, that.
But
yeah,
yeah,
no
go-
comment.
Yeah.
2002, that's old.
But yeah, go on though. So yeah, you rocked up there.
Yeah, we rocked up there after the rave, and then
Yeah.
we were like, yeah, so ready for some burgers and like to engage in the closing night of like our favorite institution, and they were closed. And the staff were out front, and we're like, no. And then this week, Badlands announced that they're closing.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's such a
Yeah.
loss.
Yeah.
That's such a
Honestly.
loss.
We've had such
But it will probably close and reopen again as a different name. That's the
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
about
okay.
give it
That's-
time
yeah.
because it was DeVille's pad, but
Was it?
then
Right.
that closed and it was only like I think a year, 2-3 years, and then it became
Badlands.
Badlands. So
It's just too good a spot to
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
it up.
Really
We've
nice
especially had a
inside.
really
Yeah.
good like relationship
If you
with them.
can
They
get
helped us
like
a lot.
the
Yeah.
music, like the actual stage.
We had our Secondhand Smoke launch gig there as
Yeah.
well earlier in
This
the year.
and it was also the first venue we played at with a full band.
Full
With
stop.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
wasn't
it
going to be,
was.
but it ended up.
It
being.
Yeah,
wasn't,
that-
yeah, because the launch was going to be it, but then
Yeah.
we got offered our first Badlands gig.
And we were like, we can't say no to this.
Yeah, like a week before
that
that launch, and
Electric
we're like, okay,
State?
we'll do a warm gig. What?
Yeah,
Was
I
that
think it was.
Electric State?
Might have been Electric
Yeah,
State.
that was with
Yeah.
Electric State. Shout out to Electric State. No, but
I see you
yeah,
just immediately go to your keyboard.
yeah, let's call it Electric State. But
yeah.
I'm already on it.
But yeah,
So-
our first gig and that launch was crazy. The Secondhand Smoke launch was like one of the best gigs we've ever done.
Yeah.
oh, so you guys supported these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That was our first gig as a full band.
Yes.
Very nice.
But yeah,
And-
no.
and
we're
so when you
different.
guys go on stage, then, so like, how many songs would you normally play in a set, and how long is the set usually?
How many they'll let us?
Usually
Yeah.
it's like a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's standard for
basically every
like,
set is
that's
30
standard for
minutes.
most
Yeah.
gigs. So that for us it's usually 6 songs. But
Yeah.
we,
Yeah,
we've
okay.
been doing some
Yeah.
like 45-minute ones recently
Yeah.
a little bit.
We did 45 for our launch and the 2 Battle of the Bands gigs we did
Yeah.
in the intro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did
okay.
45.
I would say we've probably like barely got enough material to get to an hour
Yeah,
of
we've
like
got
solid
about an hour.
practice.
I
think
reckon if
can
we
do an
tried,
hour.
we could get an hour.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Definitely.
And we got like 2 covers
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we kind of
Yeah.
sprinkle in sometimes.
What covers of?
Do I Want to Know by the Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah.
Amsterdam by Nothing But Thieves.
Okay. Very cool.
Those
Yeah,
are
okay.
the two that we've got on the go.
Amsterdam's a
check
new
that
one.
out.
That one's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
that
And
is
so
a lot of
what about, so have you got unreleased music then?
Oh, heaps.
Heaps of unreleased. Okay,
Like
okay.
10, 11
Nice.
songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got a lot of stuff in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we got a
we're-
lot of stuff that we
We're
just
not
didn't even-
recording any of them ever.
Yeah, never.
Oh,
No, this is
never-
all
okay.
we're putting out.
Never-
Get used to it.
We're done.
It's got to the
Two
point that we
songs,
need
that's
a list of the songs to like
Yeah.
keep track of.
I have
Yeah.
a list on my notes app, and then
Yeah.
every time we
We
want to
have
do
a set. We're like,
I'm like,
that one, that
oh,
one,
what
that
songs
one,
do we
Yeah.
that one.
And then, so like,
High Tide never
with
will.
you guys, like, because you guys have only been together for, like, you know,
Year
not
and a half.
that long, right? Yeah, year and a half.
Almost a year.
Almost a
For,
year?
Like
Almost a year.
all of us together.
Yeah.
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 But then with that, then like, how did you guys find like, you know, coming together and actually like molding? Because you know how like in a band, it's like everyone is like plays differently almost. But
Yeah,
then as
yeah,
a
of
band, you
course.
get tight and you like it works well together. Like, how did you guys find it originally? Like coming together and making it happen. Like,
I feel like our
before
sound
jamming
has
and
kind of melded a bit since we've like first
Yeah.
come together for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because at the start we were working on like what we had, which was the stuff that Luke and Tom were starting on. But like our most recent songs like Fall Asleep and Bubble Town and I think Grave Walker was one of the first ones we started
Grave
workshopping.
Walker was the first, I think. That
Yeah.
was the whole.
Yeah, that we worked on, like, and kind of, I brought in early stages to the band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I had the drum box, and I remember you came over, and it was the early workshopping for Grave Walker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I spent a couple of months.
Oh, yeah, right. No, I
Yeah.
thought that was thin air. We
sorry,
did.
let's turn that
Grave
down a
Walker
little
we
bit.
did in the rehearsal room.
Yes.
In the rehearsal room.
Yeah.
The rehearsal room.
That was where we first did our jams when we got
Yeah.
together.
That was a good
Okay.
place.
The rehearsal room.
The
Yeah,
rehearsal room.
that's what it's
The
called.
rehearsal room. It's the
Not
only
a
one.
rehearsal room.
just
the
the
rehearsal room.
Whereabouts
It
is that
sucks
then?
because there's no others.
There's
Yeah.
no other rehearsal room apart from the.
I think it's
rehearsal
Osborne Park, but it's like just on
It's
the
like
other side.
It's like
of
the other side of the
freeway.
freeway.
Okay.
So behind all the car dealerships,
yeah.
there's like a panel and paint place next to it and stuff like that. In that kind of like outer, like industrial bit.
Yeah. Okay then.
Like there are some houses, there are some industrial things.
And then, so how often do you guys jam together as well? Like, get together and play music and
It
stuff?
changes. I mean, we're
Yeah.
seeing
Probably
each
do
other
more soon as well.
probably an average of every week.
a lot. Yeah. I mean, we see each other like all the time, just
Yeah.
doing stuff,
Yeah.
gigs, jams, whatever. But if we have like, it depends what we're doing, you know. Like right now, me and Jarvis talking about doing a bit more writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll do some more of that.
Yep.
But we are currently working on upping our production value for live gigs.
Okay.
Yes.
Using
Yeah,
in-ear monitoring.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to get
Crazy.
tight, trying to get it very nice and
Yeah.
So
together.
we can use
Yep.
backing tracks live, which would
Yes.
be sick.
And then we can be like a big proper band.
Yeah.
We can
So-
sound
We
professional.
can start
What
doing
type of in-ear monitoring like, have you found? Like any specific products or anything like that?
Yeah.
we've got
Damo's
the rig.
onto it. Like,
We've built a kit.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thanks
we
to
use-
Luke. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, okay, is
I
this a
just-
me moment?
This is you, moment.
This is a thing that's boring for anyone who doesn't like musical technical stuff. So in-ear monitoring, basically it's like a fallback speaker, so the drummer can hear whoever has the in-ear monitors can hear what's going on stage, as well as this lets you put things like metronomes into your ear so that you can play to a click track live.
Yeah, yeah.
Without it being out in everyone. So you guys can't hear it, but we can hear it. And basically we give Jarvis one, and then we operate backing tracks that sync to click tracks, and then we let Jarvis play to a click track,
Yeah.
so that we can play to a backing track.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So essentially, I'll have a rig, like once we get this up and running, where I'm able to start and stop all of the tracks for the songs
Yep.
in real time, and then I will have the click in my ear so that everything stays really tight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and that will just stay with me, and then you
Yeah.
send all the tracks out.
yeah. Because that's the thing is I interviewed a band called Nolan Stroke the other day, and I never actually,
I know.
I never thought about it until I actually talked to them about it. But like the drums really is like the heartbeat
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the song.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
like if the drums are off, then how does everything else kind of come together in a way?
Doesn't.
You guys
Yeah, that's it.
It very much doesn't.
But that's
Buy
like the
some
truth of it
once.
though. So.
It's very true. But yeah. That's
So-
what we've been working on.
Well, so then so like you got like 10, 11 songs, right?
Yeah.
And then so like, can we play any of them as well, or? Oh
No, not at the moment. They're not recorded.
Okay.
That is what we are currently working on.
Yeah.
We are currently recording a lot of things because
we
we've
just
set up
want
a
to
new
get a big
studio.
discography out. Yeah, we've got your
We've got the
Yeah.
shed.
The shed.
the shed.
The shed, not a shed.
shed.
The
Okay,
shed.
The
well,
shed.
what's-
We've gone
what's
from the rehearsal
shed?
room to the shed.
So,
Yeah.
can we find it on
Big
Google?
I wonder if you Google like satellite view my house, if you'll see the shed.
What
Probably
a good
let's
idea.
I would not encourage that. I would not encourage that.
Dogs him.
Yeah, dox it.
We have a
But yeah.
shed in my backyard, and I have recently kitted it out with like basically all my studio gear. So we've been, to the dismay of our neighbors, recording drums.
Poor
in
neighbors.
Our shed,
Poor
in
neighbors.
my house.
We did most of it during the
not
day.
quiet.
Like, oh mate.
Yeah,
we did the day,
we were
yeah,
doing
yeah.
long ass sessions. Like
To be
during
fair,
the week.
yeah.
No,
Maybe
we
if I
have,
were better.
we have a good relationship. It was a joke. We have a good relationship with our neighbors. We are currently communicating with them and working out logistics.
That's so good.
Focus on currently.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. We have a like big couch in there that falls out into a bed, and you have to like jump over the couch to get into the
So
actual
stupid.
space.
There's a window there, and you won't let us go in through the
I'm
window.
not. Well, there's like a
Is
massive
it monkey
bush.
bar?
You have to jump over the bush first. You jump over a couch to get in, but when we put the drums in, we actually like put the couch up on its side
Yeah.
in the
Oh, really?
corner to fit the drums in.
It's not a big shed.
It's not a big shed.
The shed is probably as big as like this table.
It's
Really?
2.5 meters by 3.5 meters.
Really?
I
Okay.
think,
It's like
yeah.
2 of these
I
tables.
measured it
Yeah.
when I was getting the desk for it.
Yeah, that's not.
There's not a lot of
that's
meters.
alright. Yeah, that's pretty
What?
small.
Yeah, no, but it fits. We
Yeah.
fit everything in there, and it's sounding pretty good.
Yeah.
No, the sound is actually surprisingly really well.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
good.
genuinely.
Yeah,
Like you're
very nice.
crushing it on production.
Cheers. So
Yeah.
I've been producing like basically all of engineering and producing all of our stuff in from the shed at the moment.
Yeah.
We're looking at collaborating with a person to do mixing.
Okay.
Once we've done it, but we're going to be in control of a lot of, especially the creative side of the production, getting sounds and things.
Yeah.
And then just mainly going to workshop with other people to get like the final polish. So it sounds. I mean, I haven't done production course or anything. I've
Yeah.
been
So when
telling
can we
myself
expect
It's
to
pretty
see some
full
of
on.
these?
to- Yeah. Pardon?
When can we expect to see some of these?
When can we expect to see some of
Yeah.
these? When they're finished, we're
That's just for me.
talking. We're talking December
That's right.
for
Ish.
first release, but you know we're trick releasing that, so
Yep.
get ready for a long haul.
How do you guys find like playing live as well? Like when you played at Badlands or
Love it.
Yeah.
So good.
Love
Oh,
it.
It's so good.
The best
Everything.
thing.
Yeah.
Everything to do.
It's like the reason you're in the band.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
of
surely you can like having recorded music is like
It's
cool.
fun.
It's cool.
But like playing gigs are like the band bit.
Especially when people show up, support local music.
Yes. Go to your local
Go to gigs.
venue and
People.
watch your local bands.
We don't get
So
paid.
that's the
more. We
thing
get
about
paid more if you
Badlands
show
though.
up.
It's like when it's busy, like oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
Badland goes off when it's busy. It's so good.
Yeah, the photos like of it at our single launch was like so dope.
Those were
I know.
sick.
It was
eh?
so hard.
And the lighting there is really cool.
Yeah, the
it
light.
is.
He did a great job. Scott on the sound and lights and
Shout out to
projector
Scott.
as well did awesome. I remember we
legend.
were playing and we're like, we're gonna make this sick. So I made a projector background for it with like our band logo and stuff.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then I look behind us during the set and it's up projected on this big screen behind us. And like it was just a flat pretty much of just the logo on a white background. I look behind us and it's like spinning and shit. The logo's just on this big like thing and then it's on like these boxes. Do you
It's
remember
like
the
he's
boxes?
going
Yeah, I
to
remember
like
the
It was
Howard
on
boxes.
this big like cube
Yeah.
and it was turning and I looked behind and when we were playing Bubble Town I remember I was like oh my god I was like Jarvis
Yeah.
what the hell like looking at it was such a trip.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
Can we pull up the Instagram because of the logo on Instagram?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably
Somewhere.
somewhere. I'm sure you
Maybe.
can find it.
And so,
Maybe could be.
how do people find you on the Instagram as well? So it's-
Antithesis Perth at
yeah,
Antithesis
Antithesis
Perth.
Perth. Yep.
With the
Perth,
Perth one.
Perth.
You might have to sign in.
Oh, is it like, no, I am signing. Oh, I was going to do this.
Yeah.
I think
Instagram on website is
Yeah.
our
Is-
favorite.
it is great. Yeah, it's excellent.
Have you guys seen the Snapchat on
Oh
being
no,
on
that's because
computer
it's
now?
Antithesis.
Snapchat on computer.
It's Antithesis Perth.
Sorry, what is it? Antithesis?
Antithesis Perth.
Yeah, you gotta search it on there. Yeah.
How fast will it come up? Bang. Wait, is that it?
Yep,
Yep,
there you
so-
go.
Yeah, live.
Live.
We're
And
live.
we're live.
Oh,
Let's
live
go.
right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes,
follow,
that's us.
Follow them back.
That's us. Oh, yeah,
Smash that
check us-
follow button.
Yeah, follow them back.
Wow, you haven't followed us.
Oh.
Kind of rude. I'm sure it'll be on us somewhere.
Yeah, Jarvis ready to punch on.
There we go.
No.
That's not
Look
unfolded.
at Jarvis's face now.
If you look at
This song, so not this. Like,
No, no,
this
no.
Badland?
yeah, this
That
is
is
from the Badlands gig. These are
That's
some
cool.
of the photos.
Yes, actually.
That's
yeah.
our mate Jasper right there.
That's right.
Shout out to
Rocking the
Jasper.
merch as well, I think.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys have merch as well.
Yes. You can
Oh
buy
yeah,
shirts.
Wow.
we've,
Shout out to Kmart.
shout out to the merch.
That's
High Tide
cool as
merch.
shit.
It's a high tide tonight.
If you in here somewhere, you'll be able to find the High Tide.
Can you flash the screen again to the screen? Because it's like a small box and we have the
Are we? Wait, where's the camera?
That one.
That one. Hello. Merchandise. If you guys haven't bought it, it's cheap, and we made it ourselves, handmade.
Yep.
Really?
It's cheap, but it's high quality. Good
Yeah,
value.
It's pretty good. I have put this through a dryer, and it has not broken. To
That's-
Yeah.
My-
Mine's been
my-
through the wash
my-
quite a few
that's
times, and it's chilling. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're legit.
If you we can't see the logo, but if you see the High Tide single cover, if you scroll down a little bit, the logo is on that cover, a version of it.
We should
That'll be-
probably put our logo
got-
like somewhere visible.
Yeah, we probably should. It's just kind of an assumed knowledge.
I like that.
Down
There
near
it
the
is.
wait, there down
1101.
bottom left.
Bottom left.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8. The
Down,
8.
down. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
this is
logo
the-
just there. Yeah.
That single
The
cover?
elusive Antithesis logo.
That-
Yeah.
There's a story behind that photo, isn't there?
Oh,
There
okay.
is. There is.
So, yeah, what's the story behind that photo?
That was the
Get
worst,
that
that was
night.
the worst night.
No, it was the
It was
best
a
night.
sick night.
It was alright.
What, you guys just drank too much and
No, it
passed
was-
out on the beach?
Fucking freezing.
This is POV us after a night out.
POV turned
Yeah.
into an icicle.
Us every Tuesday night.
this was
That's
like
it. Somehow
midnight.
end up at the beach
What a
in
slope.
like a
Yeah.
suit.
This was midnight.
Yeah,
This
so
was
we're-
midnight at the beach in bloody July.
Yeah, it was.
It was
cold. That's-
rough, and
It
we're
was
not
rough.
wearing
It was rough.
because
It was so fun.
we're like in our costumes, so we're wearing like our high tide blazers, so we're not warm.
Yeah,
we had
We've got
we were fully
thin
blazed
shirts.
up.
All in like
Yeah, yeah.
suits.
Yeah.
Salvo suits.
We're in our
Yeah,
Salvo
Salvo's
suits.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me right
Shout out
before
to
I got
Salvo.
attacked
Yeah,
by
a lot of
wave.
people don't know this. I'm gonna put this on the record, but we are all in this single cover.
We are all there.
A lot of people, most people that don't see us, but
We
we
look-
are
Oh, so
all
you
there.
actually got wet then? You went
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
no.
ocean.
Yeah.
Those two fucking
Me
swam.
and Luke went swimming.
We dived in. A funny fact about this photo: Tom there, he's the one on
I'm
the
current.
right.
Yes.
You can see his legs.
He's the one escaping from.
I'm
Yeah, wow.
in the act of escaping from the
At
tide.
this point, he is actually the tide is coming in, and he is jumping up to run away from the
Yes.
tide. And that's why his leg is up in the
Yeah.
photo.
And they,
No shit.
for some reason, they chose the one where I'm not dead.
No, it was just the best one. It was the best, like, it had the riz.
it
you know?
was
Had the best
It had the
angle.
riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is
I
that
don't
what
know
you
what I was
went there?
thinking.
That was terrible.
Is that what you went there for? To try and
Yeah.
find like an album?
We've
Yeah,
done like
Oh.
an entire night of like taking photos
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
our whole bodies of water and stuff
If
like
you
that.
look
Yeah.
next to it, there's some other
Yeah, if
posts
you s-
from the photo series.
I think even if you scroll on, there's a few, isn't there?
Yeah, that we did like 4-ish posts, I think.
Yeah,
which
we're
was,
all just like passed out next to bodies of water.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
even
you
on the
go
surface.
next photos, Damo?
Yeah, we did this like a kind of film photo series to go along with it,
That was
Yeah,
so
okay.
much
which was a
fun.
lot of fun. I really
Yeah,
that photo so
okay, yeah,
much.
yeah.
we really want to do some
That
stuff
was a
like this
Spotify
again.
background for a
That was
while.
taken
Yeah.
just outside unis.
I
Also
think-
back when I didn't have glasses, so I just wore sunnies everywhere because I had
Oh, I remember that.
sunnies.
Yeah, that's Kane looking far too attractive.
Is
lots
that
of
me?
stuff.
Is that me?
That was
That's the
something
hot
too
one.
Oh, that was you.
Nah, bro, that's you.
No, that's you, Kane. What do you mean? Tom is the red blazer.
Wherever it is, it's very handsome.
That's in Wanneroo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I'm pretty sure I took that photo. It was right next to this huge like.
Oh my
dirt
The
God.
mound.
dirt pile.
Yeah.
The
Dirt
dirt
This
pile.
gigantic dirt pile.
Did we use any of the other photos from that dirt pile in the
I
post?
don't know.
I still have
I've used
some.
them personally.
You
Like,
have?
I added them to my
You've used them
Tinder to-
personally.
They're on Jarvis'
Personally for
Can
what?
be seen on Jarvis's Tinder account.
dating
Yeah.
You can't
websites.
say anymore
When-
because
it
he's
worked.
engaged.
We
It
can't
worked,
joke
yeah.
about that. He's engaged.
Yeah, that's it. You're engaged now.
Love you, Paul.
Sorry, I didn't say that. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. Yeah, but we did a bunch of these film photos, which were a lot of fun. We want to do something like that again because shout out to Sophie Hart, aka Kane's girlfriend,
That's right.
who is our longtime photographer and
Yep.
is an
So
absolute
did
legend.
the first 3 of those.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
the rest
and-
of
Wait,
those.
can we scroll through more of them?
Yeah, there's some other posts.
Yeah, so around that. So see that one with me passed out? Yeah,
Yeah.
next to the glass of water.
Nice, yeah.
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 We wanted to
Welcome
do
back, baby.
basically a thing of all of us like kind of unconscious around, and then it would be all of us together when the song came out. So Tom thought it'd be really funny that the body of water he was passed out next
What
to
was the
was a
cover
cup.
one?
Somebody's a bitch who's
that's
not willing to.
He's not really to get
You can't
wet.
even see Kane's body of water in that one.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm right
That's at
next to the
Hertzman
edge
Lake.
of a lake.
Yeah, that's
Literally
so that's-
on the banks
I-
of Hertzman Lake.
Yeah, I was actually worried that it's gonna fall in. I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
love the
Quite
comments.
close.
Yeah,
I love
Oscar's.
Oscar.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
what
like,
else
you
is
guys
there? I can't
okay? Like,
Oscar, he was the guitarist in my old band,
Yeah.
Shortcut. He's just there saying, "You guys like okay?"
Yeah, we got a lot of that from this era.
Yeah.
And
What's
the
the,
answer
what's
was
the next
probably
photo
no.
on that one?
Yeah. I don't actually remember like which photos were in this. Oh yeah,
Oh, yes.
that was Swan River.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
your
was
poor
really-
sleeve.
River.
You see the sleeve getting soaked a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's a lot of. We did a lot of fun. We did a couple of Hillarys that were really pretty actually.
Yeah.
Sophie did some great
Oh,
stuff with those.
I remember that.
Where's that?
We should not say.
For legal
That's
reasons.
green screen.
Just some
Yeah, that was a green
construction
screen shot.
site.
Oh, that's the dirt mound.
There we go.
That's me on the dirt mound.
The dirt mound.
Yeah, no, I think I said
Yeah.
I said the dirt mound.
Yeah, the rehearsal studio,
I think I
the
called
shed,
my mate
and
who
the
works
dirt
around.
mound.
Yeah, exactly. Not a dirt mound.
The dirt mound.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's taller than it looked. I was scared of falling actually.
It was massive. It was
It
like
was-
how like 20 meters high.
It was like you'd get pretty injured from you'd be pretty.
It was
The dirt man.
it was the line between a cliff and a hill. Like
Yeah.
There were points where, for photos, we were like trying to get close to the edge.
Oh, this is interesting actually. This was off the bridge at Hillary's, but I believe just to the left of the shot is the sign that says "Don't swim past here."
Is there?
From the
yeah,
song.
right. From the song. High
Well, they
tide.
got cut out.
Yeah, I think one of them had a bit in it, but it must have not been the best photo.
Oh.
That's a
Damn.
bummer. But the first lyric of the song is referencing a particular sign that says "Don't swim past here" at Hilly's Boardwalk.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's another film photo we
We're
did.
still waiting for
this
it to be
one was-
rescheduled.
That
Still
did
waiting.
end up getting
Charles
rescheduled,
Hotel.
actually. We played that
That was
go.
funny.
Were Fold House actually on that show in the end?
Wasn't that one was just us and Antithesis and Alex? Or was that like one other?
Because there was one with us, Animal X, and Indigo State.
I think that was the one with Indigo State ended up playing on that
Oh,
gig.
that was the night that we.
That was the one that went from the Charles Hotel to. Was that the night that we?
Yeah. That was that.
What do we do, Luke?
We made use of the rider
We
that
did
was
make use of
provided
the
to
rider.
us.
Yeah.
Very
It was
nice. Yeah.
definitely equally.
The
split
rider was
between
a
all of us.
slab of Coronas, and there were a few left at the end of the night, so we just
There
kind
were
of filled up
5
our
people
amps.
there.
Took him home.
It was those gigs. We did a series of gigs out in Guildford.
Guildford.
Yeah, Guildford,
Yeah.
the Guildford Hotel.
Yeah.
We did like 3 gigs
Sterling
out
Arms,
there.
Sterling Arms.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Sterling
yeah,
Arms
very
Hotel.
Sterling Arms.
And we drove all the way out to Guildford. It was like 45-minute drive
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
quite-
Really?
Yeah.
From our place, so yeah, we all drove out there, and after some of the gigs, we were just a bit.
That's crazy
man.
because I always DJ at the Guildford Hotel. From here, it's like 20 minutes.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah.
Far out.
Well, yeah, from
Yeah.
that building, that's
Yeah.
what I say.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole like Don Craig. He's Clarkson now.
Yeah.
He's Clarkson.
Yeah, he's
He's
Clarkson.
right
I
next
was
to the train
Banksia,
station.
which
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it would be worse, but is somehow worse. Because
Yeah.
at least now I'm
Strangely.
like right on.
At least
the
you're next to
freeway.
the freeway.
You're close to the freeway now.
Yeah.
As if I could.
Before you were.
So we've only got like
Friendly.
10 minutes left as well.
Oh,
10 minutes, alright.
So where can people find you and like what have you guys got coming up? And I want to know this amp story as well.
oh yeah. Wait, do you want to do Amp story first, and then we'll
Yeah,
wrap
yeah.
off with
Amp story's a bit of
stuff?
Amp story's a bit of a short
Amp
one.
story and then like cool.
Yeah, so basically, for I think it was a Christmas present or something like that. I wanted a nice tube amp because I have a Fender Hot Rod, which is a pretty big boy, a 40-watt tube amp. And I was like, this is a bit too loud to do anything like loud sounding.
Yeah,
with.
40 watts.
40 watts is a lot, and it's
Yeah.
a 10-inch speaker as well. So, or is it 12? It might be a 12.
Yeah.
So it's a big boy. So I was
Can we
like,
find that as well if that's okay, Damon.
yeah. So it's a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe 4.
Nice.
That
was the original.
and
That was
so-
the original.
Yeah,
So
Is it on Instagram or is it on his?
it's just on Google
Yeah,
Photos.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an amplifier.
Yeah. So I wanted a smaller amp. There we
Yeah,
go. That's what I have. That's
That's the one.
reasonably big.
Yep. Top
Yeah,
of
that's
Um,
big. Yeah.
So, but I wanted another tube amp, but I really couldn't like afford one. Like you know how the typical story is, like small amps for some reason are, like over $1,000. But what I did find online, you can buy kits to make just amplifier circuits, whatever. So I found one for
being an engineer.
and being the first year engineer that I was, I bought a kit that came with the circuit board and all the components and the tubes for a Fender Champ. So a 5-watt Fender Champ came with a speaker as well. It's got a little 8-inch 15-watt speaker and a 5-watt like tube circuit, full
Yeah,
tube
yeah.
rectifier, Class A, push pull, all that kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah.
But I didn't buy the enclosure.
Speaking my language though, like 5-watt
Okay,
tube
gangster.
amp.
Yeah, yeah.
It's class A.
I
so-
didn't. But the actual cabinet for it, like the bit that holds the speaker, the bit that you actually see, was like I don't know, another $500 or something. I was like, fuck that, that's expensive.
So what, you built your own?
So what I did is I bought the like the little chassis that has the circuits in it.
Yeah.
And then my granddad actually had a set of shelves from the 70s that were probably my dad's when he was like 3 or whatever, carrying like little 70s children's books. And so we just like hacked that up and made a little enclosure for it. And I didn't have it. You know how they have like mesh on the front of them, like amps. I like didn't have any mesh, but what we did have was some shade cloth.
Some shade cloth. Like green shade cloth.
No, like black shade cloth.
Black shade cloth.
So it looks. Yes.
We showed some pictures.
like legit that. And so I just stretched that over a piece of like a rectangle of wood, used like 1,000 staples, and just held that and just like screwed that on. And yeah, so that's like the amp that I use. That's the amp you hear on all our tracks.
Nice.
And I started gigging with it as well because sound engineers like a quiet stage, right?
Yeah.
So this thing is not that loud, but you can crank it and it sounds overdrivey and tubey and nice and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just kind of hacked together in my garage out of some shelves.
That's pretty
from
cool.
the
Though.
70s.
That's dedication, though.
And a shade
Dedication
cloth.
to the music. Yeah.
And a shade cloth.
Well, whilst we're on that topic as well, so like, what other instruments do you guys use? Because then, like, so like, what bass guitar do you use? And Damo can pull it up for us. That
Yamaha.
It's a 5-string Yamaha. I can't remember the.
It's a broad bass.
Yeah, it's a broad bass. It has a code that I can't remember. But if you look up Yamaha as well.
Pretty red one. Maybe alright. There's a banger.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More like that blue one.
More like the blue one, except
there.
red.
Yeah.
Like that exact blue bass but red.
No, scroll to the very top.
I'm sweating.
Nah.
No.
Scroll to the very top of that. I think I saw it. So literally the first image. Literally the first image. Yeah,
it's
that
that,
except
but
red.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I got that for I think my 17th birthday, and after about a year of Luke trying to harass me into playing bass for his bands, I think coming from Flipside,
I don't think it took that long, did it?
that Flipside was going for a while.
Did I ask you to
I
play?
think you did, yeah.
Did I actually?
I think you did, but that was before like I could play pretty much anything.
Yeah, right.
So I'll
you got a lot better at guitar.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so what about you, Jarvis, then? So what type of drum kit do you use?
So the only kit I've ever owned was a Mapex. It's a Mapex Saturn 3. I got it. It's
Mapex
a
Saturn 3.
Mapex Saturn. That one normally retailed. I got it as a 7-piece off a marketplace. Everything I've ever gotten was off a marketplace.
Okay, yeah.
So I can't afford to buy new.
Yeah, it's
But
bloody.
it was-
Drum kit's expensive.
No, this thing retails for
no,
about
there's someone else.
$3 grand, and I managed to haggle it down to $750.
That's not bad
And
though.
that was me about a month into being in uni, where I probably needed a drum kit to practice.
Yeah.
I just didn't have one, so I just
Can we just find that one? for Damo?
We can do either.
just jumped onto the first
Mate.
thing I could
Yeah,
find.
what were we
These
doing?
camera angles,
Hey.
that's so good.
Yeah, there you go. He painted it red.
Alright, that's my bass.
That's his bass. Like, there you go. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Kane's
Please
bass.
Tell me what.
Yes.
And
That's
it'd be a
amazing.
Mapex Saturn 3.
Could the audience see that?
I just want to.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys even have a group for people who just own Mapex Saturn 3 owners.
Yeah, so it'd be that one, but in blue. No, not in blue, in red.
In
I
red.
have it in
Oh,
red.
red.
That's
But that whole setup
So
though.
everything you guys
No,
so
no, not all
I've
that.
got
kind of like this.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much like that.
oh,
and
but-
I've got all of the actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what I've got.
Yeah, that's
I've
it.
got all of the toms.
We just-
I actually picked up the higher tom today.
Oh,
from my
yeah.
parents. Oh, I have the Rezo. The
Oh,
Fitzsimmons
really?
as well.
We can
Yeah,
use it? Oh,
We found it.
awesome.
But yeah, so I've got all of that. I normally just play with 2 toms because I'm lazy.
Mm.
But
And that Bliss crash ride. That's
yeah,
absolutely
I've gotten
beautiful.
all of my cymbals off the marketplace as well. I've got like a Dream Bliss crash ride for my right ride, and then Zildjian A17 for my left. Really nice 22-inch ride. Oh, Sand Ride, Benny Grebs, I think.
Nice.
And then
I don't know what any of those are. But
that's
yeah.
okay. Somebody out there will know one day.
Yes. Yes.
And I
Symbols.
I know that I would appreciate if some drummers would just tell me what they use.
Tom, what guitar do you play?
What guitar do I play? Well,
Yeah.
fun fact, both of our guitars have a bit of a story behind it.
Okay, yeah,
but, so I play. I used to play a Fender Jaguar. That was just kind of my guitar that I
Fender
got.
Jaguar,
My,
okay.
it's red. But the guitar I currently play is an ESP Horizon NT2.
But what's cool about
So
it?
that's what you play.
That's
there?
what I
that
used.
song.
That's what I used to play.
The bright red
Now,
one.
what I play is a ESP Horizon. Like
Nice.
that, except like blue. Like yeah.
That's a sexy
Yeah, yeah.
guitar.
So that I
that?
actually bought that off a band that broke up. I don't know if you guys have heard of Dream on Dreamer. They're fucking mental.
Yeah, okay.
They're absolutely
They're like a metal
huge.
band.
They're like a full-on metal
so
band.
mental that they broke up.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I was so sad. They're their like breakup tour was going to go to Perth, and then it got COVIDed out, and they never came to Perth. I'm angry.
So how did you buy the guitar then? They shipped it over.
Yeah, exactly. So I just saw a Facebook ad. It was like, oh yeah, we're breaking up. We're selling some of our gear, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy any of this. I'll just look through it, like have a bit of a laugh.
Just have a scroll, yeah.
And I see this, and it's beautiful. It's such a nice blue. And I'm like, and I asked some people, I'm like, should I buy this? It's a lot of money. And everyone's like, yes, get it.
The peer
I'm
pressure.
like, so peer pressure is not always bad,
So
I guess.
is it that one though, or is
It's like that. It's that
but a little bit.
a little bit bluer.
okay?
I mean, you can see it on Instagram. This
You
is
can see it on
pictures of-
Instagram. But no, that one.
Oh, that one.
That's
that
literally
guitar.
it.
That's the guitar.
That's
Yeah.
literally it.
That is
You need to
cool.
go on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the guitar.
That is a nice
Also,
guitar.
one of the knobs, one of the knobs like fell off, so I 3D printed another one. So they're kind of like out of like they're
called the
not.
engine.
Yeah,
engineering.
yeah.
So that's very
But
cool
yes.
though.
Luke, what guitar do you play?
My guitar you can't search up.
you
You
can't
can
search
search
up.
up what it was originally. It was originally a Squier Affinity Telecaster.
Okay.
Who designed your guitar circuit, Luke?
Me.
That wasn't the answer Tom
Who
wanted.
engineered my guitar circuit, Tom?
Me.
Yes. So
I can pull out the circuit
yeah, look
diagram
at that
somewhere if you
second
want.
one, the
Oh, the
yellow,
yellow
one.
one? Okay.
Pretty much that. I'm pretty sure almost that exact guitar, but left-handed, obviously. And pretty much what we did is I had in high school there was this it's a Chinese knockoff of a BC Rich Mockingbird.
Okay.
And it was like this black guitar. I found on Facebook Marketplace. It was like $200, but it had these. I don't know if you guys know what Seymour Duncan pickups are. They're really nice.
Yeah, legit one of those.
Yeah, like a rip off of one of those, and it had these Seymour Duncans in them, and they're really nice. And they were worth more than the guitar was going for on Marketplace, so nabbed it up.
Oh, so that's the pickup then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they look
yeah.
like that. And it was a set of those. And then I always had this old Squier. It was the first electric I ever bought. And I was like, this is I really like this guitar, and I love Telecasters. I like my favorite thing. And I played a Strat for a while, but I love Tellies. So if you go on Instagram, you can see what it looks like now. But in some of our more recent posts, I've been playing it. It wouldn't be this far back.
So
If you look at some
like
of our
right at the top. That one? Maybe. Yes.
Maybe, yeah, scroll across.
No.
No,
Ah.
wait, a different one.
we did
There's
see
photo from the
this
amps.
one.
Yeah, that's the Dream One Dreamer guitar.
That's the German Dream guitar.
If you see the
Shout out
photos
to
from
Dreamer Dreamer.
amps, that one, yeah. It's next photo.
No.
What? Wait,
That's
the
a shame.
cane one? Yeah, that one. The black one, maybe. The second photo. No.
Damn.
What is it? Wait,
We're
that.
gonna find this. We're gonna find this.
I'll let you find it. But basically, we ripped out the neck pickup, and no, this is old.
No,
This is the
that's
oldest
old.
one. That's us as an acoustic, by the way.
It's an acoustic guitar.
That's
yeah,
it.
that's
That
the
is
guitar.
it.
You can't see it.
That's the
super well.
guitar.
It's
So-
too
You
dark.
can't see it.
Maybe you
Go
scroll
to-
through.
yeah,
You'll
go to
find
the
it.
next
Yeah, scroll
page.
through.
Colourful photos.
Hey, we didn't. These weren't commissioned by us.
Oh, that was a theme.
Yeah.
There's a black and white theme.
We
That's
ripped
okay.
out the neck pickup and we routed holes for the two Seymour Duncan humbuckers in the guitar with a router, and then we ripped it apart. We routed out a hole for a second switch, which you can just see on the top there, which isn't there originally. But yeah, we put all that in and then put in new pots for it as well. Wired it all up so that the Seymour Duncans have push-pull on them, and it has two 3-way switches on it to basically allow you any combination of all of the random tones on there.
What? That sounds amazing.
It's crazy. It's really cool. And we just left the pick guard off because it looked sick.
I have a picture. I found a picture on my phone.
Oh, we
but-
found it.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guitar now.
So.
It now has a Marceline sticker. Shout out to Marceline.
Shout out to Marceline.
Marceline.
On
So
there.
instead of looking like a normal
Oh,
Telecaster,
No
it's
Marceline?
got
Oh, okay.
No, wait. This is
yeah, it's got two of the Seymour Duncans, and it's got two 3-way switches, and it's got push-pull pots. So you can theoretically have any permutation of any of the 3 pickups
Any of the 5
with
coils.
any of the 5 coils. So you've got coil tapping on both the Seymour Duncans, and you've got a third one. So imagine a telly, except it's got 2 more coils, and you can have any permutation of any of them.
He spent
Okay.
hours
What
wiring
language are
this.
you speaking right
Yeah.
He
Is it
spent
permutation?
hours wiring this in my back veranda.
It was like 2 or 3 sessions of just soldering.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got the fucking circuit diagram somewhere as well.
Yeah, literally. Well,
yeah.
Can we pull up the circuit diagram?
I don't.
Wow.
It's at yours, I think.
We've really
I've
reached
probably
the
got a
peak of
fucking
entertainment.
photo.
Yeah, this is just delved into like.
That was the photo I based it off.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Duncan. Why everyone should have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful.
Let's read this out in full.
Yeah.
we got a link to this. Oh no.
No, you're gonna read it now.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and it's a really cool guitar, and I love it.
Such a sick guitar.
And you'll be able, if you want to see it in person, we have a really sick gig coming up soon.
Yeah, we do. We should talk about it.
You can just read the articles. I just posted it.
You posted. Oh hell yeah!
Oh.
Shout out to one of my inspirations in the local scene.
Oh no.
What's that? What's that?
Wait,
Read this instead of going to
Maybe we should tell you about
Your
it.
glasses on, man.
Oh, you go on though, go on.
Shout out to one of our inspirations in the local scene. A band called The Foe, who have had
We write The Foe.
had some rough stuff happen to them along the way, which
Yeah.
I won't delve into. But they have some amazing music. The lead singer Alex Agnew was really good to us. He saw us
Yeah.
back when we were in Flipside.
He did.
Um,
What a
we-
legend.
Yeah, we love them. I remember we've been following them since like
Year
Year
7.
10?
Year 7 they played at our high school.
was it year 7 they played?
Yeah, they played at our high school in Year 7. Oh, no, Year 8. Because
Year
Small
eight,
Town Heroes was Year 7.
They've been around.
Oh,
for
okay.
a
And then
while.
Year 8, they played at our high school. They were like us now, just trying to
Yeah.
find gigs.
Ironic that Small Town Heroes played the year before them.
Yes.
But
Yeah, so they played at our high school, and like we kind of like kept kind of taps, and we went, and
Yeah.
you went to their EP launch and
Yeah.
started chatting up Alex.
at the garage with Those Who Dream, which is how I found Those Who Dream originally. But he ended up coming to one of our gigs back when we were a crappy high school band. Just out of the kindness of his heart, he's a legend. Anyway, The Foe are now Alex's sole project. He's the sole person in charge of it, and he is moving to Europe soon. So they are doing a farewell to Perth show after, I think he said in the post, about a decade of
Yeah.
like playing in the scene and just
insane.
being a part of the.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Perth
A decade of being in the scene, that's pretty cool.
Like a proper end of an era. Yeah.
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 They're awesome. You can find them on Spotify as well.
And
They're
please do,
amazing.
like, yeah.
The Foe. Oh, by the way, that's FAUX.
FAUX.
Like the
That.
the Foul.
I wonder if they had to go through what we've gone through, or if
The
everyone just
Foe.
understood
The
that
Foe.
that's the foe.
Yeah. But yeah, they're doing a farewell to Perth
There
show,
you go.
and Alex, being an absolute legend, is allowing us to support him for the show. So we're going to be opening the night, and we're also going to have Motel Mary's, Bad Weather, and obviously The Foe are headlining it.
Absolute
Yeah.
stacked lineup, hey.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
When's
That'll
the
be
gig?
a
So stacked.
That's on the 18th of August.
Cheers.
So
Very nice,
that's gonna be a
I'm gonna miss it.
crazy night, but that'll be at Milk Bar.
At Milk Bar, yeah, because that's Civic Hotel, right? And then it's next.
I think so.
Yeah, and it's next door,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I really hope you're right. and I-
Smash the get tickets button.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a really.
That's
awesome
really
gig.
cheap as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a great price.
Yeah, $12.25 for a band night. That's good.
What a good price.
Bad Weather and
The price
Foe
is
are two,
right.
Like titans in the scene. Like we've been wanting to gig with them for a long time.
Yeah.
The Foe also actually played on our first single launch
They did.
Really,
that we did for High Tide last
Yeah.
September,
very nice.
which was a dream come true.
Mm.
But yeah, that's a really awesome gig. We've also got another one in August, but it's not announced yet, so we probably can't talk about it.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's gonna be a really cool one the week after that gig.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, all right. And so everyone can find you on Instagram and Facebook and
You can.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
Antithesis Perth, both
Yeah.
places.
On
I'm
both
pretty
of them.
sure.
That's right.
Yep, yep. Because we'll
Smart.
we'll put that into the comments as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
No, that's cool.
And just Antithesis on Spotify as
That's
well.
right. And
Yeah.
I assume we're on Apple Music as well.
I think we're on Deezer as well.
We're on
lots of
Deezer as
places.
well.
We're on-
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
I feel like
we are on
We're on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
we get like
Sometimes.
weekly like notifications from Apple Music on how we're performing, and Apple Music listeners need to step it up. Seriously.
You guys keep arguing
we
with
were
us like,
proud
oh,
of-
Apple Music's better than Spotify. Well, why are you only giving us like 6 monthly, like 6 weeks?
We had one week. We had one listen on Apple Music.
We can discuss our statistics live. But Spotify
Maybe
is
that-
outperforming you, Apple Music.
Oh,
Lift your game.
Yeah. You Apple Music listeners?
Well, don't go
Give it
from
a-
Spotify to Apple Music. We want
Yeah, Spotify's.
that. We still like people listening on Spotify as well.
Yeah, Spotify, we love you. You're our main fan base.
lovely.
But also, you can buy it. You don't have to stream it. You can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy it on iTunes.
Yeah.
We
we
recommend
get
you do
more
it.
money. We
Yeah,
get more
that would be
Yeah.
better.
if you
Yeah,
do
more
that.
money.
I think we have a purchase.
Do we?
We
I
have
think
a
that
purchase.
purchase
we
is
have
Monica.
we have one.
I think it's
My
no, I
uncle
think it's his
purchased it.
uncle. I think it is. Shout out to
Yeah.
at
So,
Phoenix
yeah.
Snowrise.
Real
Yes.
quick,
Shout out
Phoenix
to Phoenix
Snowrise, he is a
Snowrise.
snowboarding influencer now, and he does syncs to music of his snowboarding clips.
And he's the
done a
goat.
couple for us.
And
He
he's
is-
the goat.
What
He's
a
the
legend.
goat.
He's the goat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, at
The
Phoenix
goat, not a
Snowrise.
goat.
He is the goat, not
No,
No.
Snow Rise.
On Insta.
Snowrise. Yeah. Is that?
It'll be on Insta.
Yeah,
Snowrise
on Instagram
on-
he'll be there. No. He's a legend.
Alright,
We met
let's
him
find
at
him.
our first single launch.
There we go.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the guy.
What a legend.
That's him.
Nice.
Phoenix Sunrise. He's done 2 snowboarding videos to our songs actually.
And they have far outperformed anything.
We're talking about that.
Well,
We're talking about that.
shush. We can take ourselves serious.
And he's allowed to put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
allowed to put it on Tiktok.
You guys
But
aren't,
we
though.
can't.
That's so bad that
Yeah.
TikTok takes it off as just like copyright material. But then this guy can do it though.
That's funny.
It's so
Where's the
funny.
sense in that? But yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
We're okay with him putting it on TikTok, and I just say we are fully supportive of
We're
that.
not,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
bitter.
It's okay because we're not salty.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming on though.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was
It's been
great.
good fun. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, and then like I said, like we'll be doing the live stream bands coming up.
Yep.
Sick.
Yeah.
And so if you guys came for that, like
No,
I'm
that
so
does sound awesome.
so keen to get you guys involved for that
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
cool,
that'd be
cool.
awesome. No, I was
No.
super keen.
because
Us
we'll
too.
be doing that like the next couple of weeks, I think. So,
Yeah, right.
100%.
but then yeah, we'll work it out. We'll message and we'll sort it all out.
Easy,
So
we'll keep in touch.
yeah,
All
definitely.
right.
Cheers, man.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much. And then
Thank you very much.
Damo always makes us wave at the camera so people know it's
Wave
ended.
it.
So
That
yeah,
camera.
that
Hello.
Bye, everyone.
Alright.
Do we have to look at the
See
camera
ya.
and wave? Can we-
yeah,
oh,
if you
wait.
want, yeah.
See ya,
All right.
Instagram crew. Thank
Alright.
you for
Bye,
everyone
Instagram.
who
We'll see you guys
enjoyed.
next week.
Goodbye.
Have a good night, guys.